Welcome back to the frigid, dirt-strewn hellscape that is this world, this land.
I think we should call it Wisconsin.
Did I tell you that's what I named my town in Pokemon Emerald Rogue?
Why is that?
I don't know. I needed to name it something. And I thought of naming it Wisconsin, and I found that funny. Because in the game, it's like, welcome
Entire.
back to Wisconsin. You upgraded Wisconsin.
It's not hard to do. Remember, state motto is forward.
I was going to say there's worse places to live.
Only some people knew that.
Oh no, we're set to be bum rushed. There's even so much so that Daily Show did a bit about it a while back. Oh,
What's
well,
that?
maybe not specifically Wisconsin, but like Duluth specifically. But because of the climate up here, how it's more reasonable, and it's going to
Hmm.
stay more reasonable, despite the fact that other entire regions of the continent are going to shit
Mm-hmm.
as climate gets worse. And we're going to be largely in the Midwest here. It's going to be pretty sheltered from that.
Great.
Yep. Yeah, it's basically the anticipation is, and it's already begun to some extent, is what the bit was talking about, because they did a big on location. They sent one of the reporters out to Duluth. And we're going over the fact that Duluth and places like it are already starting to turn into the new Aspen and Boulder, and like when there was the Californians rushing the Rockies
Right.
towns,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean that was something South Park was making fun of back in the fucking late 90s. I think that was the original, or no, that was the second Mr. Hanky episode.
Yeah, and that it's had some pretty lasting impacts on the vibe, let's say, in Colorado, from what I hear. A lot of
That,
rich folk town and poor folk town.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Wisconsin and Minnesota, Michigan probably as well. They're all basically all these bordering the Great Lakes places are next on that agenda. They'll be the next to fall prey to it, and it's already begun from what I've heard. So yay! Who's looking forward to the yuppie influx?
Well, hopefully people have some property to sell to the developers for millions, I guess.
You telling me there's no housing crisis bubble?
There's always a housing crisis bubble. That's how the market
Oh,
works.
oh, that's true. You telling me
I
this one's
think
gonna last
I think
forever?
that is one of my favorite things, ironically, is just like the notion that companies and investors are going to learn when a bubble bursts, as if the bursting of the bubble is not part of the cycle that they exploit explicitly.
Right.
It's like because they are the ones who make the burst.
Yeah.
The burst happens when they want the burst to
When the
happen.
burst happens, they use all the money they've saved up to buy even more of the thing because they know the cycle will repeat and the values will go up.
Also, because I went to Wi-Fi or Bluetooth range, I'm gonna re-enter.
Yep,
Red flag.
indeed.
Just to make sure I don't have a lot of cutouts.
Yep, probably a safe habit to develop.
Oh, what in the world?
Chungking Revenge. Who is. Oh, Mushinto is hunting it in a weird spot.
Mm-hmm.
They
But
do that. He has a Yudi.
yeah, I should be fine here.
Okay, never mind. He got
Well,
it.
yeah, the Yudi seemed like it was just gonna flee.
He didn't want none. Ooh, compies. Easy meat.
My other guy's got undrafted. I didn't mean to do that.
Not really worth much, though, right?
I mean, I'd rather have them off the table so they're not attacking shit.
Oh, all right.
Do you want to end up like Dieter Stark?
No, of course not.
That's what I thought.
Right.
Eric's gonna be his.
Wasn't familiar with your game, man. Sorry.
But you're familiar with the media. Gosh, Eric, I shouldn't have to explain Jurassic Park references to you.
Moment of weakness. I'm sorry. Won't happen again. Much.
No, it's more understandable for it to happen to you. If it happens with Jesse is when I get really, actually disappointed. But it does happen.
These-
They all
That'd be sick.
dogpiled one Camarasaurus, and now my guys are gonna get attacked by the other two.
Boy, that's gonna be a mess.
Intercept, my friends, please.
I'm so glad I desynced for Jesse's fuck up.
It was
I get the
a
true-
calculated risk.
But man, you are bad at math.
I have a doctorate in physics.
Which explains why you're so bad at math.
Well, this is where you insert some Dukes of Hazzard audio.
It was about that time that Afanafis realized when you mess with the camera, you get the flash.
Oop, I think we got away with it. Oh, damn, ninja.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
I managed to just, like, give him the old razzle-dazzle.
Yeah.
To the Camerasaurus.
The old jazz hands.
Go back to finish it off, Rook.
Hey, I'm hunting it. Where'd the other body go for that one we were hunting?
So can friendlies not go through the steel traps?
If you step on a trap, there's a chance it will trigger.
Okay.
Even for
No
friendlies.
matter what.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why specifically I have these doors set up here.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder why that
Yeah.
bottom door was a thing.
Yeah,
But
so that they
that
can
makes sense now.
reach every trap and disarm it without stepping over a different one.
Yeah,
Or rearm it. I said disarm it, but
that makes sense.
it's low odds, but if you're constantly rearming traps, it will happen.
Yeah, not worth trying. Not worth risking for sure.
Okay, this fucking grain. The rice is just sitting. I switched it all to haul urgently because, like, we almost have full other plants of rice ready to grow up where ones haven't been hauled away.
Yeah.
Fuckers are slacking.
This Deinonychus got shot a bunch because I'm bad at my job. Ale's on it.
Jorb.
Should probably rename this J6 Deinonychus to Jesus because it's pretty holy.
Holy bartender, I get it. That's a great one.
The mocking laughter is what made that bit for me.
This bit or the dogma one?
This bit specifically.
Okay, because I was say Jay wasn't mocking him when he laughed in Dogma. He literally took him that long to get the holy bartender joke. I shouldn't say
I
took
could
him that long,
remember.
but like, huh? Oh,
I actually have that on DVD. I'm pretty sure, but I just
which is it's a good thing you do because it's impossible to find.
I should see what the market value for that is.
Don't you fucking dare.
I think I have that and the original Clerks. I think those are the only two I ever bought.
That's
Definitely, I definitely
probably
my two
two of the better
favorites.
ones.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like all this shit, but I'm a fucking absolutely filthy Homer simp, whatever you want to call me.
Yeah,
No man
everybody likes
vagabond.
Clerks, and I think Dogma is some brilliant satire. So
And people on the lighter side would also really do appreciate Chasing Amy, if you're okay with more chick flicky.
I think most people
More,
appreciate chasing Amy.
there's people that
Unless you're
no, there's
creepy.
people that well, I mean, there's uh, fucking bigots and homophobes,
Yeah.
but also there's people that aren't so much into rom-coms, and Chasing Amy is the most rom-com of anything he's done.
Oh, those people don't count.
They count. You don't get to neglect somebody or
Well, if it's not that
naysay him.
style of movie, then it's not meant for them.
It's like, you bet you'd like to criticize that, wouldn't you? But it's not for you.
It's like if someone doesn't like Clerks because they don't like raunchy comedies. It's like, I get that's fine.
It's not that raunchy. I mean, there's plenty of cussing, but like,
I mean, it's
it's
dated, but for the time, it was pretty ballsy.
we got a Capro.
what, self-tame?
No, I mean a Capro's on the map. It's
Oh yeah,
60-year-old male
Oh.
Caprosuchus.
damn. There you go. There's a penny arcade for you, Eric, and date nights. Like, it's perfectly encapsulates what you're talking about, and in every level, because it's actually talking about Kevin Smith.
Okay.
But it's still exactly what you're talking about. It's kind of amazing how much you just, I don't know. I'd have thought you made that reference intentionally, considering how perfect it was.
No. Inadvertently.
Might want to do some more exploratory mining. See if we can stumble on anything here in these remaining
Yeah, there's-
chunks of hillside.
I mean,
I
there's
definitely
plenty
had
of
that issue with Kevin Smith for a while, being very much overly sensitive later on in his career.
Oh wait, he's being overly sensitive about.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, he got really, like early internet really did a number on him. Like people really, I mean, I'm sure people were overly harsh because it was the early internet, but
Right, and he was actually on there on his own forums and like probably even
yeah,
moderating early view askew.
he was credit
.net.
for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, but
Which most people probably aren't. So that's to be
no,
fair, that's probably why I listened to his podcast like 2 times over, and it's great. But sometimes he really gets high in his own supply. Sometimes.
yeah, and like you said, that's out of defense of like people just needlessly shit on him. So it's like he starts
Yeah,
off
totally.
on a defensive front. Although, just from the early things I've heard, this new 430 movie that he's got coming out sounds like it could be pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels.
Go ahead.
No, you first. Fuck off.
Oh, I do think he got really fucked with Zach and Miri.
Yeah, that should have been much better regarded.
And better. It should have done better too. Well,
Oh no, I agree too. Like that was in the heyday of the frat pack. Like that was still like at while that genre was plateaued of the
it
Seth
was
Rogen
also
and all
like
that
right
stuff.
after the recession. So it was like right when people probably started buckling down.
Maybe. But I mean, it came out within a couple of years of things like Wedding
I mean-
Crashers and Step Brothers
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. And those
Mhm.
movies and Superbad, and those movies did gangbusters, and his comparatively flopped. And yeah, I do think he deserved to catch another good windfall. It's funny, I still see clips from that shared though, especially the Craig Robinson bit with the black coffee.
Apparently Scott Mosier's joke.
I believe it. I think, and that's another big thing that's cited quite often, though, and that's a huge part of Smith's drop-off is like he's
I think
in
it's
his.
just so unexpected for that person to get a zinger like that.
Oh, I guess, but no, I was saying more
Or,
so
or
of.
to, I guess more so to say, hey, I got a joke. That kind of thing.
Maybe I'll tab out.
Nope.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
I sent him a webcomic to look at.
He
That's
sent
my
me a
fault.
webcomic. Yeah.
God, maybe the game was paused the whole time I was doing this mining order setup stuff.
That also could have been
No,
it.
it was my bad. My
No,
bad.
no, it was paused because of the alt tabbing. I'm saying, but it might not have been running the whole time I was doing all these mining orders, so it might have just been
Okay.
us talking over an unmoving screen for 5 minutes.
That too.
Oh well.
It's RimWorld.
Yeah, but usually it's still supposed to happen.
Oh boy, cheap viewers. Thanks, Pick Nag. Why you nagging me about these picks, huh? Jesse, do you know we can get cheap viewers?
No, where? Who has that?
Oh, the link's on my chat. Go
Oh
there
my god, do you
immediately.
think it's legitimate?
It's total. I actually, you know what? I
I don't
applaud
see why not.
the simplicity of this one. It's not trying to do a bunch of like a paragraph of stuff to obfuscate what it's trying to actually pull off. It's just like, here's your spam link. Go
I
click
heard
it.
ad links on your chat are the most trustworthy links.
I mean, who could argue with that?
I know.
Well, yeah, we are in kind of the
Make
the
sure you
wait and
turn all
see
your
phase of
filters off
RimWorld
and
for
stuff.
sure.
'Cause that's the only way it'll work.
How do I?
It's very important that they get their ad revenue, you know?
It is.
I laugh every time a website's like, you appear to be using ads. Ad supporter.
Yeah, me
It's like,
too.
yeah, okay. Maybe if your ads weren't intrusive and fucking obnoxious, maybe then I'd
Right.
consider not blocking them all, but like.
But 90% of the people that run these ads have ruined it for the other 10% that ain't so bad.
Yeah.
Like YouTube seems to be getting worse every other month. It's just
Well, they're trying their fucking
Seems to it
damnedest to
100%.
stop people from skipping the ads too.
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, seems to be. No, what 100% is getting
100%.
worse.
Yeah, I'm skipping ads and it's skipping to other ads. It's just
Caravan to Red
ridiculous.
Alert. Resurrect
taking
your
skipping
mech.
ads
Skill
seriously.
trainers. We need 14 frag grenades. Wow, can we make 14 frag grenades? Because it's actually a pretty good quest.
Which one is this?
You fucking bet we can make 14 frag grenades. Shit, let's go.
Queue them up.
Just stealing chem fuel to make a frag grenade, apparently. I imagine the work level is probably high or something.
Yeah, as long as we got the chem fuel.
I don't see any active quests. What's going on?
Oh, I
Oh,
gotta
man.
take trades because they're blocking component fabrication.
I got to swing the BAM hammer in a while. It felt good.
Speaking of, did you hear about the Overwatch hammer skin?
I've only seen like just a picture of it. I haven't seen. I'm sure there's backlash, but yeah, that's all. I haven't heard any of it.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do armor. That's what we were gonna do.
It's $50.
Yowza. I'm still so sad that there was no way I could justify like the Cowboy Bebop
40
skins
or
and
50
shit like
bucks.
that.
$40 probably, but still pretty wild.
Yeah, somebody out there is paying these costs because they keep going for it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they do the calculus on this shit for sure. They know they
No, I
can
know it.
sell.
They can sell to a certain amount of whales that'll justify rather than if it was cheaper and a few more people would buy. I know.
Fucking dog shit fucking system we live in, but what you gonna do? Push for legislation that equates some of this shit to gambling, maybe, or the exploitation of minors, or people with addictive personalities.
Won't
Well, I mean, that's
somebody
why they got
think
rid
of
of
the
the first
children?
system that they had. Then
Yeah, see, that's why this is actually, for what you're talking about, Jesse. This is completely on the level. This is 100% on the level. It's just it's targeting FOMO. It's not targeting the
Which
other
yeah,
stuff.
you can still push for legislation against that kind of shit.
Yeah, but FOMO is not nearly as acknowledged. Like
It's
gambling addiction is a known thing.
it's not as easy to target as like
Yes.
gotcha shit.
No, no. FOMO is pretty easy to target, but it's
No, I
not
mean like
evaluated.
legally challenge.
Oh,
I'm saying yeah, if something is much more gambling like randomized, then you can easily challenge it legally. But if it's just limited time deals, it's harder to challenge. There was Fortnite made changes because they got a lawsuit brought against them or some judgment, maybe in the EU, where the FOMO stuff was driving sales in children who don't understand that stuff as well, and they actually had to make changes. I remember reading
well, that's
about
good.
this. It's why
That's
they
good, but
like
that's
remove timers in the store or whatever. That way it doesn't put that pressure on people.
right. But sadly, it's still how it works. The timer just isn't visible.
Right, right. But the point being, by not putting the timer in your face, it doesn't, put that
It's
pressure
not
on
as
people who
triggering.
are, yeah, yeah, exactly. People would be more vulnerable to it.
In a perfect world.
Trades can have an upgraded assault rifle. Cue
Oh,
that
did I ever
up.
get my good assault rifles back to those?
You
Okay,
have a
yeah.
good one.
Okay.
Queuing trades up to upgrade to the other good one that's in storage. You might have had two good quality ones or something weird. Weapon quality gets weird with the weapon assignments because sometimes they'll switch. They'll like get knocked out and they'll pick up a poorer quality weapon, and you have to like go back and give them the good one.
Bunch of jackasses.
Yeah, it looks like they're the only one with the wrong weapon though. But
Okay.
it'll be fixed in a second when they wake up.
so angry looking.
Oh, I know what else we can talk about. Not that we're lacking on subjects, but I did binge all of Gen V.
Okay.
I had a long night at the studio Friday and figured what the hell, I'll go start it because I was by myself.
Oh,
I, I actually, I will flat out admit though, I started watching it on the production computer,
Mm-hmm.
because that we use that for some stuff to like grab audio clips sometimes
Mhm.
off of stuff that you know we
That sounds
do.
like a no-no.
Yeah, but that's hey, it's all we need is a snippet of audio. So it just so happens if places like YouTube and things that aren't exactly YouTube but very similar to them
Okay.
have that, like we just need like the 5 seconds of some of Ron Swanson saying, for a fact I've never checked out a library book. Like we just needed that. We needed that. And instead of scouring YouTube. But anyway, so I was gonna like, I'll just knock out Gen V while I'm whiling away some hours here. And like I started that, I get to watching first episode and then the Emma's first scene with the dude.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I shouldn't be watching this on a work computer. What was I thinking?
Whoops.
Yep, I should have known. It's still the boy. Like, even though it's like, oh, it's Gen V, they're in college. I'm like, oh no, that's gonna make it
Yeah.
worse. Which I will say, besides that, and then the bit with the pheromones guy later,
Mhm.
like Gen V was actually far more withheld. Like, we didn't have fucking love sausage running around or anything like that.
Yeah, Gen V reminds me more of like the earlier like season 1, season 2 boys, where like it's not pure gratuitous. It's like the scene you're describing with Emma is an important character scene. It just happens to have graphic
A,
content at
a,
the same time.
a towering phallus,
Yeah.
the biggest dick you've ever seen, in proportion.
Also, it's just funny.
Yeah. No, that was amusing as hell. So that's why it took me a second to realize I shouldn't watch this on a work computer. But then, of course, I say that, and then I went and watched it in my own office. So it's like, but
Mhm.
I don't give a shit. My predecessors were doing way more flagrant things on that computer. Well, maybe not way more, but more flagrant things for less justification than me. Just like, I'm just gonna watch this show that happens to be not safe for work.
Yeah, there
Whereas,
was something I clicked on a fucking school computer back in Iowa that like was innocuous, but then a fucking porno website ad popped up in a secondary window. It was something like the original site was legitimately connected to something or other I was supposed to be doing. I don't remember if I was like digging for a piece of information somewhere online or something.
you know,
And that just was like, fucking really?
I had that more than one time thanks to fucking Dan's JP3 page back in the day. Click a
Nothing
wrong
came of
thread.
it for me. Like nobody, probably it's a university. They don't give a shit. It's not like a
Right.
high school where they're going to be fucking acting like it's a jail monitoring the kids.
And see, that's what did happen to me is it came down, got in a lot of trouble there thanks to old Dan's JP3
I
page.
never got caught in high school. It was like the right age, and like Memorial just didn't have fucking the right systems in place.
Oh,
So I got
it
away with
took
a
a
bunch of shit.
I I think it's a matter of like I got
Actually,
away with shit early on, so it made me too like flippant and like
mm,
blasé about it, and then it bit me in the ass eventually.
I got the only time they actually caught me when I was on eBay.
Hmm.
Because you put in HTTPS specifically, and you get to the secure version of eBay or whatever, and that would bypass the filters. And that was the only time anybody ever tracked me down to talk to me. It was like, you were not supposed to be looking at shopping stuff on school computers. And I'm like,
Oh, the
okay,
Boomasaural office are starving, by the way.
good, fuck them.
We want to keep a couple of them alive.
I mean, some of them will be alive. Probably none of them will die, but if they do, it's survival of the fittest. This is the good God Darwin sorting out the overpopulation issue.
Hopefully somebody's on the way to feed it. 84%, we should be okay. But yeah. What the hell was it? But yeah, otherwise, I'll say this, like, I thoroughly enjoyed Gen V, but I didn't feel like it was as strong, it was a completely ahead of all seasons of The Boys, like you were
No.
saying.
I was saying it's in the middle of the boys. I was saying boys season 1 and 2 are
Oh,
better.
no, the last week you said, like, that Gen V was your favorite season of all the Boys stuff.
No, I didn't. If you misheard me, whatever. I boys season 1 and 2 are better. Gen V is better than 3 and 4.
Oh, okay. Which is interesting.
Or it's possible I
And,
misspoke. I don't know. I have to watch the footage back, but I'm not gonna do
yeah,
that.
yeah. Not
But
that
no,
important. I could have swore you said it was your favorite Boys season.
it. I I don't know how I would have possibly uttered those words because it's not.
But yeah, I did quite like it plenty. But I've also not had that big of an issue with seasons 3 and 4, so
Yeah, I mean, for me, season 3 veers too much into just regular superhero stuff with all the fucking temp V shit, which I don't care that
yeah.
much about. And
Yeah, but then
then,
we get But we get Jensen Ackles, so
So, yeah, he's good. His character's
he
good. Season
he
4,
cares.
like I still like season 3. Season 4 is the first one where I'm like legitimately starting to veer into like, is this show losing the sauce? Three
Luckily, it's
is
only got us.
yeah, only like one more it's gotta like stick it through.
Yeah,
Which I think it
and
probably
I do
will.
feel right. I think a lot of season 4 was, yeah, it sucked that we had to make Huey a complete chew toy butt monkey for the whole season because his character arc has largely like hit the point where it needs to be before an actual finale, which we established. Like even the shit with his dad was still just
They
an
killed each
extended
other.
way.
The Dimetrodon and
Huh?
Notrodon fucking kill each other in a cage match on the fucking side of the map.
Oh,
It's just a giant blood pile in this little corner, and then two carcasses.
Lover squirrel.
They both shoot each other up and died. They just both have a ton of wounds on each other from the other animal.
okay. Well, let's
Crime of
get that.
passion.
Where's the Troodon? I flagged the Dimetrodon for a hunt.
The Trodon's right below it.
Mm.
They're both. Oh, I'm talking about they're both dead. On the
I
side of the
don't.
map.
I still.
They're over
Oh,
at the
I'm over.
things.
Oh, there's two different There's two different ones.
Yeah.
Come over to the other complete side of the map, and here you have another Dimetrodon that's
Yeah, but
dead in 4 hours.
he was fighting Polacamp. Yeah, it's the
I know, but it's still funny that two different Dimetrodons engaged and got their shit rocked.
Yeah. I like that his tail's been ripped off in this battle with a Polacanthus somehow. That's the major wound he's bleeding out from is his missing tail. Maybe
Where
he drop
is-
tailed.
I mean, it is a wizardish thing. Where's the Polacanthus? I don't see it.
Maybe he killed and ate it.
Must have. Let's see though. I will say one thing that's been Sarumbo is god damn it, nobody's got an inspired tame, of course not. There was the
I'm gonna
obvious.
run to the kill box. If they come in, they'll come in real soon. Because they spawn
Okay.
right near the kill box.
Did they?
Yeah.
I see them. Oh, 3 of them. Wade, not that close to the kill box.
Close enough. They'll be up and through this tunnel pretty quickly.
But fuck, what was it? Trying to think. There was some things I wanted to make sure to talk about. Oh, because I'd seen season 4 before Gen V. Like I knew Kate was eventually going to fuck off and fuck
Oh
around.
yeah, that does.
But that was one of those things where like, dude, given her power sets, I was suspecting her of like from the first episode. What was the unexpected part was Golden Boy being legit.
Mhm.
Like I expected him and Kate to be fucking terrible. In fact, I couldn't remember who Kate was with in season 4, so I specifically then ended up not going back and verifying to see who the other one that goes to Vought Tower with her was.
Here they come. I pulled my people specifically up in the corner here to minimize the amount of turret crossfire on the animals.
Okay. I can do the same, I guess.
Yeah, going down a little bit more. Here they come.
Oops. Nope. Yeah. Okay, 1 down. Out of 4. I didn't realize it was 4 of them. I thought it was 3.
Yep.
Come on, guys. Okay, 2 down. Oh, fuck.
They're getting close.
I don't want to send my animals if I don't... Okay, there we go. 1 more focus
No,
fire.
Dementus.
Sending him. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. Good timing.
I don't see anything that's going on. That's weird.
Wait, in the kill box?
Yeah.
I was getting
Mention
some lag.
Slumbos, I don't see them.
It was lagging bad for me too. Maybe there's some greater desync thing going on.
Like actual desync.
Yeah. Where is Eric's cursor? Over there.
Yeah.
You don't see these carcasses down here.
Nope. I see your cursors, but I don't see the carcasses or anything.
Weird.
Damn.
What is Knucklebones doing right now here?
Walking.
Knucklebones is in bed.
What?
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing.
You're completely in like a different instance of the game somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, well the good thing
Maybe
is
you
we're
should
almost...
leave and rejoin or something.
Yeah,
Well,
I
but-
should do that.
You can, but we're almost done, thankfully. So
Yeah.
for the night.
Okay.
Still 20
What the
minutes
hell?
in this episode, but
Well, yeah, but I mean that's still it's the last episode, so.
I'll leave it.
What the
32
hell else
seconds.
I want? Oh, but there's the one thing that's been bothering me now, and I went and I kind of like, quick scrolled through or like preview windowed through. I swear there was more news reports in season 4 in the back, like even the background, or like that they linger on for only a few moments talking about the Godolkin massacre, and I can't find them.
There's like
I
a
can
throwaway like news report or something, like an interview with the Guardians of Godolkin or something like that in one of the scenes, I think.
Right, but I swear in one of those though they talk about like these dangerous individuals are still at large, but I can't remember.
I think there is a scene like that, yeah.
But I can't find it.
Like,
And I don't
maybe
want to rewatch the whole season.
Right, maybe like episode 2 or 3 or something.
Yeah, something, and it just bugging me. I should just put it on like while I do something else in another screen in my other
Why do you want to find it specifically?
Because I was trying to remember who they were saying was at large.
Oh,
Because of how the
it's-
ending of Gen V is.
I'm
Like I swear
I'm
they were just
pretty
saying like
sure
a,
it's everybody they had captured at the ending scene. That's
Was
the
it
cover
okay.
story, I think.
I thought it was just 2 of them.
I thought it
But it
was
must have been
everybody,
the two-
but again, I'm also going off of my memory of a long time ago.
Right, no, and I think I might just be literally just remembering the slides in the wrong order of the 2 Guardians of Godolkin with Kate and Sam, and then the at-large was the 4 of them. It must have been what it was, but that just is. It worked out in my favor that I couldn't remember exactly when I was rewatching Gen V, because not knowing how the final alliances and everything were going to shake out.
Daniel is butchering an invisible animal for me.
Oh yeah, we're all kinds of fucked.
Okay, now he's butchering an actual animal.
Yeah, it's just really tiny.
Yeah, a tiny. Well, it's a baby. That's how babies work.
Oh, he's butchering one of the Sarumbos.
Yeah, I forbid a couple of them.
Ambrosia at this time of year?
Isolated
In this
entirely.
local vicinity?
I knew where that was going.
Yeah. We need Joe here to like nail it completely.
Okay, maybe forbid this one. Although I'm starting to get to the point where I
but-
can't see what the fuck is in this freezer anymore. I need all the sauropods.
Right. You're welcome to my hell that you stuck me with those brachiosaurs. But I am curious to see, what would be your conjecture and theory on, Eric, I suppose, we're kind of, I guess, are you caught up on all this stuff? Or not interested?
No, not really.
Okay, okay, good. So, belated spoiler tag for everybody else.
I assumed people would have probably turned off by now if they cared.
Yeah.
It's kind of just been rolling, so.
Yeah, we'll just go with it. We're not
Also,
warning
Gen
people.
V long enough ago that spoiler.
If you weren't gonna if you were gonna watch it, you had your chance. Because I even
Yeah.
because season 4 of Boys spoils a fair few things for Gen V. It's like you've accepted it at this point. Much like same for me. Like I accepted that I got things for the Gen V spoiled for me, despite the fact I kind of wanted to watch it. But now I went back and watched it and enjoyed it thoroughly enough. What's your theory on what their situation though? Whoops.
What, them being locked up?
Yeah, well, like where and how and what and to what ends, all that stuff. Because that is not a Vought Tower holding cell at
No,
all.
but they were clearly grabbed by Homelanders. It might be. I don't know. If I was going to speculate, I'd say something like his seeming obsession with his kind versus other kinds. Maybe he doesn't want to just outright kill them because they're soups. I tend not to speculate on this stuff. I tend to always be the
I
kind who's just like, we'll fucking wait and see.
I guess, but I was gonna say there's a huge hole in your thought there already, considering what he did to
Well, right,
Web.
but that's his inherent hypocrisy as a character.
I suppose, yeah. I guess, yeah, because from his perspective, that it's possible then, yeah, because they weren't what they were doing wasn't directly opposed to him. They weren't attacking him. They hadn't slighted him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just as he says, like you like attacking your own kind.
Yeah. Well, Buma Sorlov is dropped. Well, whatever.
I have got a kick out of people pointing out though that like of all people now that might like be a bit of a not a wild card but like a unexpected importance. Emma could be a huge one since and as far as like pure raw strength, Sam is like one of the top tier soups in the universe, or like in that we've seen kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
probably like right up there, if not pure strength wise, above uh Soldier Boy and Homelander. But he lacks all the extras kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the fact that when Emma went big, that she just restrained him pretty much effortlessly.
Fair point.
Like that, her proportionate strength is actually a bit of a, and also evidenced by the facts because because having all the Ant-Man stuff, she just tunneled through a dude's fucking ear canal. Pretty again, like I was legitimately shocked by that when she did that. That she kept enough proportional strength to just do that.
Right.
So I really like the idea that people are throwing out there of she could be a huge fucking wild card coming to at the Homelander's side kind of thing. Because clearly she has enough moral compass that she's not going to get sucked into that shit.
Right. Right. Yeah, they could do that. I mean, whatever plans they had for season 2, they have to retool some of it. So
Why is that?
because one of the actors died.
Oh shit! I didn't know about that. Which one?
The polarity, that kid.
Oh damn. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very unfortunate timing. They did a
See, I did
pretty
not.
good
I
role
wasn't phone enough
for
to
him
hear that.
and
You know what?
didn't
No.
really know him from anything else at a time. And then I don't remember if it was like a car accident or something. Wow, 1.5% on this ground penetrating scanner. Really don't have anybody work on this shit. Everybody's busy with other shit.
They have promised they're not going to recast him, which that's respectable. And they have an easy enough write off with them, with how
Yeah.
volatile a show like or the Boys universe is.
Yep. Yeah, ironically, they even kind of set up his power set as a ticking clock thing. So
Right. Granted, he would have to really overdo it long enough to catch up with his dad, who'd been using it his entire.
yeah.
It was a motorcycle accident.
Ah, okay.
Christ, he was on his way to film season 2 of Gen V.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was upstate New York on the way to Toronto to film.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, we lost an animal to malnutrition finally.
Almost through winter, probably like half or maybe 5 or 6 days, right? Or what's how much?
Should be 28 days, right?
Oh, it's 28. Oh, I thought it was like 12, 20 or something. Never mind.
4 weeks even, I think.
Oh,
And a
never
year
mind. Ways
is
halfway through.
16 weeks or whatever. Well, Deinonychus got shit to eat now. They're chowing down. We got
Yeah.
a whole ass adult Borealopelta to consume. They ate his neck and foot. Oh, there goes the Rex. The Rex is going to get himself a bunch.
Oh, we have a bonded Boreapelta that's almost in trouble though.
Oh, yeah.
That one we want to save, right?
Yeah, I can prio that one. Amaya Borealopelta Bond. Where is that one? What are you? Way down south. It is at 86%. That should be dealt with pretty quickly. Green.
Way down yonder on the Georgia asphalt.
Maybe somebody fed it already?
Is it
Because
going down?
I can't force it.
Oh, okay. Well, press play and see if the percentage goes in the right direction.
Yep. Yep, it's going down. Somebody fed it.
Good.
85.
So now I almost wonder, what do you think we're gonna get first? Not that it's as relevant for you because I don't think you care for it at all, but or season 5 of Stranger Things or Gen V season 2?
I have no idea. I haven't paid any attention to Stranger Things filming schedule stuff.
They're supposed to be filming right now,
Well,
so I wonder how far Gen V has gotten through on their filming.
yeah.
You know what? It's probably still gonna be Gen V because I feel like Gen V is all compared to fucking Stranger Things these days is way less CGI intensive.
Yeah.
Like Stranger Things early couple seasons, not so bad, but the escalation in the last couple has been holy shit.
Yeah, especially if they lean into like the apocalyptic stuff they set up. They're gonna have to do a
Yeah.
bunch of CG environment shit or okay, mad stegosaurs. Cool. They should run into the kill box and get themselves murdered.
Is it really just 3 of them?
That's all that
One
seems to be
baby?
down there.
Yeah, 3 Christ, yeah, I don't think they'll even get past the turrets. Because it's 2 adults and a babby.
Yeah, they should
Might not get
probably
past the
eat
traps.
shit. They're also gonna hit 4 traps on the way in. So they should get chewed up nicely. We just gotta make sure nobody else runs out there and lures them away inadvertently.
Yep. Don't worry, I'm just gonna go tame something in the kill box. Or not tame, but train something in the kill box, apparently. Like a dumbass. Oh, whatever. Let's see. Maybe I'll fire off a round when they come in.
Yeah, if you want.
Oh, I'm training J2. Damn! Tanked all 4 of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that thing's not making it into the base.
Well, he didn't take the fourth one.
Yeah. No, I mean he tanked him. It dropped him, like because the second Stego got to walk in scot free.
Well, the fourth one killed him, so he didn't tank all 4.
No, it's still
He
tanking
tanked
it.
3, and the fourth got him.
No, he tanked him.
Eric's trying to run
Pick-
into the line of fire. I had to draft you.
It's semantics. I guess.
And Nexith, what else is fucking new?
Yeah. Wow, he took the first volley because he's too small.
All right. Whoa.
Holy shit. He's gonna make it further than the adult. Nope. Oh, not quite.
Damn near.
Boreal Pelta Angie.
Which seems to be getting fed.
Already feeding. AO's already feeding.
And you're feeding Polacanthus 1. One of our good meals. Fucker.
85%. Okay, that one will be fine. Yeah, it's too hard to micromanage. Whatever.
Yeah, we got 59 meals. Yeah, we'll be fine.
We got more than 59, right? Because we got... Oh, that's Thrumbo for stack beneath 5 meals, and the bottom one. Bottom shelf has 5 meals.
Yep. Yeah, I've been trying to flag that stuff to haul urgently. All the butcher pile things.
Okay, Daniil's butchering something I can't see again. Now he's butchering the stego. Yeah, some sort of greater fucking desync definitely happened this session, because things are weird.
I'm amazed we haven't ran into these kind of problems before with the amount of lag fuckery we do get.
Yeah, I wonder if the increasing lag, just because of the amount of entities on the map, has had a factor.
Oh no. Anyway,
They're
fucking
blocking
galley
this
revenge.
way.
And one of them is. The other one's piecing right the fuck out. As Knucklebone puts
Accurate.
it down with
That's
arrow.
how it worked.
Yep.
The Rex got one, and all the other ones that went off, and like, oh, I'm out of here. Except for that one that watched. That one fucking Gallimine that turns back and looks. It's just
Hey,
like,
that's
yes! Die,
that's
you
something-
fuck!
Real animals do that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
One of my turkeys when I was hunting back then had that happen. In fact, not only did it turn around and watch the other one flail on the ground, it went back and tried to fight its ass.
This is that one galley that looked the wrong way at his mate.
Yeah. It's little details like that, though, that bring, like, the animals to life in the classic trilogy versus the new trilogy.
What, you don't like them either being dogs or completely blank, or either dogs, villains, or blank palette, or Jesus, blank canvases that have no real interaction with their world?
Not so much.
Though admittedly, I'll never turn down having a pet dog that is actually a dromaeosaurid. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the thing that bothers me most about the trained raptors is not the fact that there's a trained dinosaur, but the fact that they take the most antagonistic animal from the first film and choose that to be the one they train. That's just like,
I figured that was because they were. I mean, that was just keeping in with their intelligence.
it
like
was,
they'd be the most.
yeah,
manageable.
but still,
Yeah, that too.
it still just bothers me. It's like villain decay shit.
I never really saw the raptors as, except for the big one, as like true villains. Like the big one was meant to be kind of the villain of the first one, but then after that, then it was the Spinosaur. Lost World didn't really have that. They were nothing was truly villainous in the Lost World.
Yeah.
Everything was territoriality things. That's why the Rexes reacted, and that's why the Raptors reacted. Like, the Raptors were perfectly fine until motherfuckers literally went running through their breeding grounds.
Yeah, the Raptors definitely come off more antagonistic in the first film than the second.
And again, that's because of the fucking big one.
Or just
Like,
the theme of, from the novel, the Raptors being fucking psychopaths.
well, something of that too, but Muldoon didn't hate the Raptors until the big one came in and took over the pride and have them attacking the fences when the feeders came.
Well, I'd have to rewatch the line explicitly, but is it the big one that had them attacking the fences, or were they just doing that in general?
No, he says until the. I'm pretty sure, and that's exactly how it's delivered. Is
Okay.
That's how I
the
remember it.
implication is that the raptors were animalistic, but they weren't up to no good until the big one came in, and she was the one that got him on like, I have a taste for human flesh, and so
Sure.
must all of you.
We don't know. It's a she. One of the
Wait,
raptors had to be a male.
that I guess that is there could be that implication there that that was the male that came in, and that's why it was so much more aggressive. You could make that argument there, although I don't feel like the movie ever makes that
No, it never implies that for the big one. It
right.
there's also the other possibility that the two surviving subordinate raptors are the males.
Right. Because yeah, then we get into weird shit with
But that's more like Jurassic Park 3 inspired retcon shit. That's not really motivated by anything in the first film.
right, no. Well, other than the fact that there has to be some because
Yeah,
those are clearly raptor eggs
right,
in that Grant finds.
right.
Like hell, that was something I keyed in on even as a little kid was like those are two-toed tracks.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's very explicitly shown because you see the adult tracks as well. There's a bunch of people who insist, no, those are Gallimimus or some other animal. And it's like, no, they're fucking raptors. You see the trackways
Yep.
of the adults and they're fucking identical except for scale. What is wrong
Yep.
with you people? There's like a whole fucking subculture that's like dead set that they can't be raptors, and it's just
That is
so weird.
really weird. But that again lends itself to the fact that that is still my ultimate wish list series. Like, okay, we're getting another movie now, so that's moved even further down the wire, and probably even less likely to happen for a long time again. But a episodic series on a streaming service adaptation of Jurassic Park and the Lost World. That's what I want
Yeah.
in my lifetime.
Oh god, there's nobody here to
I
back you up.
I need to see another Muldoon interpretation with Gennaro and the "like to live dangerously" catchphrase. I need that. I want that to enter some level of actual pop culture lexicon. It may never reach clever girl status, but I want to be able to say "like to live dangerously" to someone who's chicken shit in the situation. I want that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't think it'll ever happen. I think Universal is views the franchise too much as kid friendly.
Well, it can still be kid friendly. Or you mean now versus original '90s stuff?
Both now versus original '90s and now versus like novel.
I mean, I feel like that's very still approachable and tangible as they could release it on because they can have their Camp Cretaceous and their Chaos Effect, and
I
then
mean,
also have.
maybe it's.
I think it's still something that could happen someday. Although I have no idea what Universal service is.
Oh, it's probably a fucking Universal Plus, or they're fucking part of some other fucking division that's got some fucking
That's
service.
that's what I assume is
Who
they're on
knows?
somebody else's. They have a contract with for most of their stuff. But yeah, I'm not giving up that dream in my lifetime. However long that may be, I still think it's a possible thing to happen. It's been pushed back again because we're getting the Scarlett Johansson flick, which I believe is filming.
Been filming, yeah. There's been
Yeah.
a bunch of set photo leaks because they've been filming in
Oh,
Thailand outdoors.
any
We
uh, any creatures?
Parasaurolophus. There was a Parasaurolophus reference maquette out on set. Somebody got a picture
Oh,
of.
reference mechanic. Are they like this is the tennis ball on a stick thing again, kind of?
It's like a full scale, fully stylized head. It's just non articulated. So
Right,
it's like full head on a stick.
but so this is another. I know that, but that's still the tennis ball on a stick thing of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is your eye line, but it's more of
Probably
Man,
lighting reference more than eyeline, or maybe both. But yeah.
well, I mean, it's eye line for the actors definitely.
Yeah.
That's why they did the tennis ball thing. But
No animatronics scene, but
yeah,
I
that's the
don't
one
know
thing.
if they would ship the animatronics all the way out to Thailand to film those scenes necessarily.
Right, that's true. Yeah, the animatronics might all be soundstage,
Yeah.
which odds of getting those leaked is far, far, far lower. I mean, it happens, but it's lower.
The big thing that was revealed from this was a retro InGen gas pump.
Gas what?
Gas pump, like a boat dock gas pump, with an old InGen logo on it, and Mayan ruins. So those are the two big things that leaked from sets. So there's a lot of speculation that we're getting like a pseudo trespasser adaptation,
Ooh,
which would be
I'd be into that.
yeah, it'd be.
Give me the heart tattoo on Scarlett Johansson's cleavage. I'm down.
I think there's precisely zero chance that it's actually that, but they could take a lot of design notes from it, I think.
It's on her neck like Cody Rhodes.
But yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if the movie's good. Jurassic World Rebirth is what it's called, apparently. Which is an interesting title in the context of a bunch of set photos that make it seem like it's old, like an older in the timeline film.
Right,
So, I
like
mean,
we're gonna.
I guess it could be a, 30 or 40-year-old gas pump at this point, but
Right, like they've already completely okay with using that with Jurassic World.
yeah. But I mean, either way, we're getting like some classic InGen architecture shit, some ruin stuff again, which is fun.
Right, instead of jumping into like, oh, it's Biosyn ruins.
Yeah.
Or like, well, current era Biosyn with
Right.
fucking Apple Dodgeson.
There's a bunch of there's going to be some water-based set pieces because they've been filming in like water tanks and stuff. So speculation on Spino return, of course, is coming out of that. I don't think there's any actual evidence of that.
No, if anything, right now, I'd say Altaspinax or Suchomimus.
Okay, I should probably accept this quest. Do we want helmets?
Did I cut out there, or are you just ignoring me on that one?
I was just ignoring you in favor of debating this quest. I was thinking about your thing at the same time.
Which way are we going on that quest?
Yeah, I think we can take the Resurrector always, right? Also comes with a bionic arm, which is nice.
Oh, okay.
Says you.
That makes sense.
I would love to have. It's a Resurrector, so I think we do gotta go for it.
Yeah.
But it bums me out because I would love to have some recon and marine armor type stuff. We got none.
Yeah, we're doing
None of the
flak
good
armor
armor.
research right now, so we'll be able to get at least flak vests, which will help.
Oh, that's right. That was one of the next things we were gonna be.
We could push heavier armor, but I don't think it's worth the resource investment we'd have to put into making our own.
Right, not with. Yeah, I think flak is probably as far as we're gonna want it. Well, oofda. Then, but think about the fucking shit that assholes have shown up to with our. We haven't seen those like for a couple of sessions, but they've clearly willing to throw some real big bada booms at us, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. Speaking of dinosaur stuff, though, I've picked up the second Dinosaur Sanctuary manga. That's still pretty solid.
Nice. I still haven't bought any of it. But
have you read any of it?
I did read, some of it online. I don't know how far I got anymore, but I definitely wanted to get it. I actually discovered that my fucking credit card rewards are integrated with PayPal. I don't know when that happened. So I've bought every Mattel figure I've bought for like the last month has been free because I have like $400 in credit card reward points that have been unspent, however long those have been accumulating for.
Damn.
So that was a nice treat. I paid for my fucking music festival next year for free.
Damn. I imagine a music festival out there is a little spendier than the ones around here.
It's like $100 if you buy the ticket a year ahead of time. So that doesn't seem too bad.
I suppose that's comparable because of around here ahead of time you'd buy those tickets probably for like $70 or something. So it sounds more right. It's not so bad.
Yeah, and I'm more lenient towards like they're reserving an entire hotel, right? This isn't like go to this fucking outdoor campground where there's no amenities.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of outdoor campgrounds with no amenities, this episode probably should be wrapped up.
Yeah.
So let's end it here.